something for me right now. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded good because that wood is so good. Yes, it is. And I still get tickled every time I look at Missy when I say that because she mimics what I say. But it is Friday, February 28th. It normally would be the last day of the year. Oh, last day of the year, the last day of the month. But we are in a leap year, so tomorrow we have an extra day. And so people some people can actually celebrate their birthday.
Yay for you guys. Happy birthday.
What do people do that was born on the 29th of February most of the time? Do they just celebrate on the 28th?
No, they age.
That's what I figure.
They just age at a quarter of the rate the rest of us do.
I wish.
Yeah? That's how it works, isn't it?
Scientifically, they're actually younger than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Scientifically.
That's not true.
It's true.
This is pseudoscience.
I got my fucking arm pointing up in the air, twirling around a bit, sort of bobbing my man titties around, going, it's true. So it's fucking true.
It's true.
It's true.
That's true.
Yep.
It's true.
Legitimizes everything when you do that.
Some people still don't know what we're doing when we did it. The other day when me and Missy was doing it, somebody said in the chat room, what the fuck are they doing? But we're acting like this. What are they called? I forget them.
They're the Angelic Initiative, and this is Jamie Body Mind is the daughter that she does that. That's true.
I like how you even remember their names, Jamie Body Mind.
Yeah, that's the
that's the daughter.
She was up there fucking with that horse, saying that she was going to take the anger out of the horse, and then the horse bit her when she was doing that shit. It was so fucking funny.
Take the anger out of the horse, dude.
And the horse bit her, D. It was so fucking...
Horse was angry that she was touching him. Horse was like, get the fuck away from me. That's why I'm angry.
Pretty sure it was the horse off Ren and Stimpy just went, nope, don't like it. Chomp.
Red eye. I discovered something last night. I discovered something for one of the biggest problems in our world.
What's that?
The cure for rape.
Oh, God.
No.
Shanty for Christ is the cure for rape.
Oh.
That's not nice.
So women, if y'all look that goddamn gross, you'll never be raped. I'm just saying.
You know that sign you were talking about yesterday, Red?
No comment.
I think that's appropriate.
I'm disavowing at this
The
point.
blinking disavow sign is what I'm referring to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're doing that again.
Disavow.
Definitely.
I'm just saying, dude.
Disavow.
I've actually hired a crew to fly up to the moon and assemble the biggest fuck-off nuclear-powered neon sign you've ever seen. This motherfucker is like tens of kilometers in diameter, and it's just going to go disavow. Blinking on and off all day.
Last night when I said that on Drunken Peasants, Jeff almost fell out of his fucking chair laughing, and Billy was like, it's 2020, Pimp, you can't make rape jokes. I'm like, yes, you can.
Yes, you can. It's just the demonetization fairy will visit you.
Oh, guess what else? The new word that will demonetize your videos, coronavirus. If you put coronavirus in your time, they'll demonetize your videos now.
Luckily, we're talking about Corona beer, the delicious, crisp, yummy products that you have to jam fruit in to actually drink, or else it's undrinkable. I didn't say that out loud.
I was reading this article that was talking about the huge dip in profits because of the coronavirus. Like hundreds of millions of dollars, dude, just because the fucking thing's called coronavirus.
Here's the thing about this virus right now. There's
Thank you for the
industries all
$5
around
tip, by the way.
Australia starved. They can't get parts. For instance, music shops cannot order replacement necks for any Fender or anything that was made in the Chinese factory. They cannot get any of the replacements for.
Yeah, dude, shit's getting crazy. I mean, look what happened to the stock market yesterday. Yeah,
the Dow Jones was down what was it?
It was one of the biggest drops in the Dow Jones since the recession.
Went down like 1,000 points or something.
Yeah, and it's because of the coronavirus.
Let's call it the Foster's virus because that's a way better fucking description of this thing.
But here's the deal. That's stupid. I mean, it's just we all gotta chill. Music money or money.
Coronaviruses are coming for y'all.
That was coronaviruses.
Dark Master says, how long would someone live if they aged at a quarter of the rate? We'll just multiply the average human lifespan by 4. So roughly average, we'll say, we'll be a bit generous and go 70 years. So 4 sevens are I'll let you work that out. So I
Fred,
can't remember maths. I can't remember maths. It's too hard.
Fred in the chat room
280.
Fred, who I know who's a family friend, he says Missy he means looking. He said locking. Locking hot this morning. Wow. You're looking hot. You're locking hot. I know you're locking my cock. I want to cock that hotness. What?
Oh, damn.
See, Missy, you got a problem. You don't look like Shanny. You could be raped. I'm just saying.
Probably.
Wow, dude.
I would not rape you, but I would Cosby you.
Oh, damn.
What Cosby did is not technically rape. Yes, it is. What am I saying?
That's what I was about to say. Like,
That fucking sign, dude.
once you
Can we get
drug a bitch.
Technically,
graphic tools? Is it possible if we could get like just a continuously blinking graphic saying disavow? Maybe
Yeah.
like where Animancer usually is.
just replace my icon with a disavow fucking sign. Just ping, ping,
Every time
ping, ping, ping.
If he's on cue, though, every time I say something like that, he could just all of a sudden cross me. Disavow. But yeah, that reminds me of the Rodney Dangerfield joke he told that time, where the interviewer asked him what attracted him to his wife, and he said that flashing sign she had above her head. I'm easy. I fucking loved Rodney Dangerfield. He was awesome, dude. The king of one-liners, man. So D is here,
I am.
which we're not very happy about, to be honest with
It's a pretty disappointing turnout, I know.
you. Yeah, but you're still better than that Australian dude.
You're scraping the bottom of the barrel. You got me and D on the same fucking show. It's like, Jesus Christ. You must have
You
shit
were-
on all the other guests and they don't want to
Dude,
come
you
back.
were fucking desperate today. Like,
Yeah,
you got
well.
both of us.
Hey, we should just yell at each other for old time's sake, do about something random.
I
we
heard the
totally
music,
could.
but I didn't see the message.
Coronavirus is coming for you, brother. Thank you,
Victorian
William.
brother.
Oh my God, William.
Thank you, Wilhelm.
Dude, I hope we all
Yeah.
get coronavirus. I hope
Dang!
it happens to every single one of us.
Stop.
Corona
D,
beers.
stop.
D hopes we all get Corona beers. That's what
And
he's
And then they should quarantine us for some reason, just us, in the same area for like a really
Okay.
long time.
Here's the deal, though, about the coronavirus. It's right now everybody's getting in panic mode, which we should not be panicking. Should you be a little careful? Absolutely. Especially if you live in a city that has a lot of bigger cities, because there is a lot of people coming in and out of other countries and stuff. Should be a little cautious. Wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands and stuff like that. But it's not that bad here yet, and the chances are it's not going to get bad here.
Well, actually, you know what's just come out today? People that had it and have been released from hospital, and this is well and truly beyond the 2-week stage. Usually what happens is when you get something, your body creates an immunity to it.
Yeah.
Not happening this time. People are being reinfected, and they've just sort of come out in the last 24 to 48 hours and gone, there's been more than one case of it happening now, so it's just not the fluke. So might not be out of the woods yet. Now, again, the mortality rate is incredibly low, so let's not all shit the bed. But
Yeah, the death rate's not. I mean, it's not as bad as what. But it is scary. It is a scary virus. But the thing about it is, also here in America now, like other places are going to be changing. The seasons are about to change, right? And we're about to get warmer here in America, and that helps a lot.
We're gonna have heat resistant fucking coronavirus, dude.
But I was watching a press conference thing, reading it. I was reading them, and the woman from the what's the thing called, the CDC, not CDC.
CDC.
Is it
Well,
CDC?
CDC.
Okay, I'm right then. Anyway, she said that is one of the things that America we can kind of, I mean, it still doesn't mean we're out of the woods, but the warmer weather's coming, and that could help a lot with that. So.
yeah, could
I
help.
just think it's a really exciting time politically in the United States to just start shouting about like paid sick leave. Think about all these people in the fast food industry making the minimum fucking wage that can't afford to take a day off work. They're gonna get fired. If they miss work or whatever. Those people are making your food, dude. Like while we got people in the panic, I think let's attack those issues, dude, because that would help.
Well, I mean, I just don't want people to freak out so much. Yes, we need to be aware. We need to be aware. We just don't, I mean, and stop watching the news so much because it's their big topic right now. When because it's the big topic right now because and that's what sells fucking newspapers and TV shows and commercials and shit on the show. So don't panic yet. That's all I'm saying.
Here's what we should be looking at, and this is a really good lesson that the world should learn: is the world in general has come to rely on China as a place to get their goods manufactured cheaply so that American and Western companies can make massive amounts of profit. Well, that's come back to bite them on the ass. Apple have just announced there's a profit downturn and a squeeze on Apple iPhone supplies because the factories that make all the parts have told everyone to stay the fuck at home, so entire industries are being shut down. And it's not just the music, like music shops in Australia have been affected, tool shops. It's all swathes of business have been hit by this because everybody has a fucking hand on the pie and part of that supply chain is coming through China. There's only one or two industries that haven't been hit, and one of them's the solar power industry because they can get their solar panels from fucking Germany. They just have to pay more, but it means better quality. So, just things like that. It's a good lesson that maybe companies should diversify their manufacturing places to more than don't put all your chickens in all your eggs in one basket. Sorry, chickens. All your chickens, don't put them in one basket.
Yeah, you can't fit a whole bunch of chickens in one basket, dude. They won't have any room to play.
You can do it, but it's not pleasant and it gets messy.
It's not cricket, right?
It's just not cricket.
Don't put all your Popeyes chicken sandwiches in one bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
you guys see that China took the app Plague Incorporated off of the their app store?
That's
no,
funny.
I didn't see that.
That's a fun game where you basically engineer.
Yeah, Ben was playing that. Ben was playing that the other night. and they also, did you know that game's been out for years, right? Years. Yeah. And they predicted Brexit in that fucking game.
Huh.
Damn, dude.
That's
they
funny.
did. They predicted Brexit in that fucking game. So anyways, I learned this because of Ben was playing it the other night. That's the only reason I know. Because I don't play fucking games like that. Yeah, that's kind of. But a lot of times entertainment programs, you go back in the past, they predict shit that's happened, and yeah.
The Simpsons have predicted a bunch of shit.
Yeah, dude. So last night, after I got off Drunken Peasants, all I did last night was watch fucking South Park. That's all I did. I just, and I fell asleep watching South Park. When I woke up, South Park was still playing.
What season?
I started with season 4, and I started with season 4, and that's what I started with.
You just went random, didn't you?
Yeah. I just picked a season because I've seen most of the episodes, right? So I just picked one and went to bed with it on and woke up with it on. Let's see what
COVID-19 only kills the weak. Humanity needs this to thin out our numbers. Lol.
I kind of agree.
Of course,
I'm not a eugenicist or anything.
Fuck. You're an evil little fuck.
Dude, the planet is sick with humanity. Let's be real. We're fucking this bitch up right now.
I wanted to tell you something because I knew you was going to be on the show today. And Red Eye likes it too, so I'm just starting it because my mom fell in love with the show Lucifer.
Oh, dude, you don't even know.
She's in love with this show, dude. She's
that fucking show is brilliant. I really like how
she thinks he's like the hot. She says she's so pretty.
To me, it's a more accurate portrayal of the dude that punishes the wicked. It's like he's not made it like he's not the bad guy. It shows that there's fucking monsters out there, and he's the one dealing with them. It's like from a biblical point of view, he's like the fucking sheriff walking around town.
I've watched one episode.
Talk about it. I want to know what season you guys are on. Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah,
I've only started this morning. I've watched the first episode of the first season, and the first thing I've noticed about it is the music they chose for the show is awesome.
Dude, it gets better. Season 3 was gonna be the last season. They got fucking canceled or whatever. The fans of that show rallied together with such a quickness that they were like, "You better fucking do a season 4," and they revived it, dude. That's why there's a season 4. Is the fans were like, "This is too fucking awesome for you guys to stop." So I hope they keep it going.
And Netflix picked it up. It's now a Netflix show. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I've only watched one episode, so I'm not really deep into it yet. But I tell you what, I was into, and the show Scandal, right? I started watching it finally. I've heard so much about it, and a lot of people liked it. And dude, I was so into it. And then they got to like the fifth or the fourth season, and you could tell that somebody new took over the show because they got really big into identity politics on the show.
Oh,
I don't know anything
That
about
just
it.
happened to another one of my favorite shows recently, and its ratings have plummeted to the lowest
Doctor Who?
point. Yeah. Oh, geez, how did you guess?
Because
Yeah,
I
I
watched that video that you posted about it. That dude did the video. I watched that video you
And
posted.
he shows the stats. He shows the stats from the first season of the new stuff, and he shows all of you. And they have lost so many fucking. And it's all because they got a new writer that doesn't fucking know Doctor Who, and they've no disrespect to the actress playing the part, but she cannot portray the part of Doctor Who. She is portraying more of a sociopath than what Doctor Who was, a bumbling idiot that was emotionally inept. This chick is a cold fish that doesn't give a shit. And I mean, Doctor Who's fucked. And if you saw my post, I actually put a link to the episode it's called The Doctor's Daughter. There is a half-time lord running around in this fucking universe right now that has the ability to regenerate. They could have told her story, and series 1 could have been how she got hold of a TARDIS, or more likely how a TARDIS got hold of her, and then the chase for her dad goes on. And it could have lasted for fucking ever. But did they do that? No, they slapped tits on Doctor Who, and they fucking alienated fans like me that have been fans for 40 fucking something years. I've been watching that shit.
I think I just got another tip from William. Thank you, buddy.
I've watched like maybe 3 episodes of Doctor Who.
My youngest really likes it.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
It's go and watch the one with the first series of the new. What was his fucking name? Eccleston. The opening scene. He basically says, says, "Hi, I'm the Doctor," and he says, "Hi, Rose Tyler, run for your life." And that's the start. It's just this mad fucking dash, and shit's blowing up, and aliens it's fucking great. And then Tennant comes on board, and then Matt Smith, and all of these brilliant fucking actors, and Capaldi, he still played a good part. There was some episodes where he sold that shit, and then they went, have some tits, and it's like,
That's all.
what happened?
Well, like with this show, I was talking about Scandal. I don't mind every now and again throwing your message in. That's fine. But once it starts becoming like every episode, white straight man's bad, white straight man's bad, white straight man's bad. Well, we get it. We know you think we're evil.
They did that on Doctor Who. It's like, well, get fucked. I'm not going to watch your shit.
Right.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I'm gonna start claiming to be gay just because people leave me the fuck alone.
I do like some like subtle like social commentary themes in the shows that I watch. Like I was watching the new Sabrina the Teenage Witch show they've got.
I heard that blew though.
No, it's actually really good, but I can see some of the things that would have turned people off about it. There's a lot of girl power like.
Well,
stuff
I'm okay
going
with
on.
a little bit of that, but once they just shove it down your fucking throat, it gets kind of we get it. You know, you don't have to make the whole show about that. It's just it's like, okay, I know I'm an evil son of a bitch. You hate me. Okay, let's move on.
You know, at some point, that's all people see. At some point, if it gets too gratuitous, they don't see like there is actually good writing behind some of those themes. If like you paid attention to like the other stuff that's going on, but. Yeah, if you're heavy-handed with it, like that stuff just goes out the window.
Yeah, and this show, I was really enjoying the show, by the way. I was really liking the show. And then I could tell, okay, the first episode, okay, yeah, they threw some of their agenda in, that's fine. Then the next episode, okay, they did it again. Another episode, okay. And then like by the time the 6th, 7th episode, I'm like, fuck you.
You know what though? I think you can do like a big theme though, right? That is focused on that. You can make it a prominent theme, like misogyny versus like the woman trying to get what's hers. That's kind of like what's going on, and I think it was like
points they were making though. It's like, okay, it's been like the whole work the wage gap thing, right? Well, that's been proven wrong several fucking times. But they still say it's true, and we know. I mean, people, if you're smart and go Google shit, you can find out that shit it ain't true. It's just weird. I don't know. It just pisses me off. I mean, I'm
Look,
okay with you having that agenda if that's what you want to do, but don't ruin a good show with it.
Look, it's okay to talk about these social issues on certain shows, but I really don't want to see that shit on Doctor Who. I want to see Daleks. I want to see Cybermen. I want to see other weird and wonderful fucking concepts brought to the screen to blow my fucking mind. I want to see Captain Jack Harkness get fucking vaporized and then reconstitute himself. Like,
so you're saying you're a sexist?
Whatever. I don't get. I just want to. I want good sci-fi, and I don't care how
we
I
have
get
a
it at this
woman here,
point.
right? Shabisky is here.
You leave him alone. He's a good boy.
What?
He didn't do
What'd I
nothing.
do?
He's just. He's in his own world thinking about ice cream or something. Look at him. He's happy. Just
You guys are all talking about some stupid show or whatever. I'm just thinking about weed and ice cream.
Yeah. Oh,
Weed
that's
and
right.
ice cream,
Wait. They made this. They made the fucking Cybermen emo on Doctor Who. They made them cranky and angry. It's like Cybermen are dead. No. Cybermen are cold dead fish. In the Doctor Who universe, Cybermen have literally got a chip installed that kills their emotions, so they don't have their emotional state is fucking so what? Let's just take over shit and make more Cybermen. That's what they do. They don't give a fuck. They don't get mad. They don't get sad. They don't get happy. They are. So they made one. They gave one emotions and made him cranky.
But I got a question for D. When you because by his Facebook post, I can never tell who are you voting for, D.
I
can never tell by your Facebook post.
I've given it a lot of thought. I keep going back and forth.
You're obsessed, boy. You're obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but you really got to hand it to the mainstream media for being totally fucking wrong about Bernie Sanders until he made United States history by winning the first 3 early primary states popular vote. Like they fucking did not see that shit happening.
It's
and
every post.
bitch.
You say every fucking post on Facebook.
I don't know if Bernie can win, dude. I don't know. You were saying that shit to me, and I'm like, dude.
No, well, he still hasn't won up against Trump yet.
No, I was talking even about in the primaries, dude. I didn't know that he was gonna make fucking U.S. history, but I thought.
I'm glad he's winning the primaries. I'm fine with that. Like I said, I'm perfectly fine. I still don't know if anybody I said I don't know. I'm not saying that I know for sure, but if they can beat Trump, because Trump's got this weird thing going on with people, and I don't know what the fuck it is. I can't figure it out.
Check this out. Like I saw this article today that made me laugh so hard. It was some fucking Trump supporter was talking to this journalist guy about like who he voted for during the primaries, and he's like, I voted for Bernie Sanders. He's like, wow, that's an interesting choice. Why did you do that? He's like, we're going with this chaos theory. Like we're gonna vote Bernie Sanders in because he'll be like easy to beat or something like that. It's just, I just thought that shit was so fucking funny because you've got Trump supporters voting for Bernie fucking Sanders, dude,
because they think they can beat him. That's not good though.
But in every
that's not good though.
Look, if you just go by the polling like matchups against Trump, Bernie beats Trump, if not ties him in most states.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. Hillary beat Trump in all those polls last time too.
Not like that. Bernie is always outperformed in that margin.
The polls, man, had Trump losing every fucking poll last time, dude.
Well, I mean, you're talking about him losing all across the fucking board, but there's a lot of fucking people that didn't vote, dude.
Oh,
you can't really like track people who don't vote, right?
You tell Shabby knows nothing about our country.
What? I'm not paying attention to you guys. I got other stuff going on.
I'm with Shab now. I'm just looking off into the distance, picking me nose, scratching me butt, maybe. Yeah.
Well, that's because you're Australian. Shabby lives here.
Yeah.
No, Shab's got the right idea. Ignore the fucking primaries. Just go and pick a fucking idiot that's running for the Democrat and go vote for him. Don't worry about the rest of the shit.
All I know, Red Eyes, I don't want a president that wears diapers. All right?
That's OD. He's been talking mad shit about Bernie the last few days.
Here's what we do.
And you was all defending him every time. Every time I pick on him, you defend him. But yet he's talking about your love, the love of your life now.
That's fine, dude. You know what? If Bernie wears a diaper, that's like the least of my concerns. I don't care, dude. I don't fucking care. You know, what if Trump was wearing a diaper and we just don't know about it, dude? Like, he
Trump,
is the oldest president we've ever had, dude.
Yeah, but most presidents are old. That's the thing we were trying to tell.
No.
Most presidents are old.
They've been getting
like
older
3
and
young.
older.
I
They've
mean,
been getting older.
Who was the youngest? Was Kennedy the youngest, or was it I can't remember who the youngest president was.
Less bullshit here. Oh, you are sadly mistaken, Scammer Killer. Here's what they just introduced into our Parliament and Senate. It's going to be illegal for businesses to do a cash transaction over $10,000. So if you try and do any sort of business and hand over more than 10 grand cash, you just committed a fucking crime.
So wait a minute. If I come over to Australia and I'm like, I want to buy this truck that's 30 grand, I can't give you 30 grand in cash?
If you're a business, no. That would be bad. You'd have to do a bank transfer. If you took 30 grand cash into that thing and you're a registered business buying the truck for your business,
if you're a business buying something.
Yeah. Now, private citizens, we're not there yet, but if they get this first one over the line and say, right, business can't do it, the slippery slope's there, and it's not going to be hard for the next pack of assholes once they get majority. And
I love
they haven't got a majority. They don't have a majority in our Senate yet.
I'm guessing this is some kind of attempt to better account for potential
tax
fraud.
Avoidance.
Tax avoidance
evasion
as well.
Because the black economy in Australia some estimates put it at incredibly fucking vast and large. And if they could bring that across to the legit economy, that Australia would look a lot better. I suggest to the government that they look at places like Amazon that did billions of dollars worth of trade but only paid $20 million.
Fight it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just ignoring him at this point.
Rip it open.
Why are you ignoring me, Red Eye?
Because it's what I do. That's why you have me on the show.
Yeah, you were talking. See that? You know how you said you just look over there every time. When you started talking about Australian shit, I started doing the same thing.
That's why I just ignored you.
Him's just trying to show you what he wants to do to you, Red.
Well, and this is the size of this is actually, I've seen that. This is actually a replica of Red Eye's penis.
Holy fucking dick! You got. You might have to get that looked at, Red Eye.
Flight's a
have
lot.
to get that checked out.
It's problematic. Having that plug in the side too.
My dick's too big to even have sex.
You see my damn rocket launcher?
It won't fit. Oh yeah. Launches come.
Might as well set that thing on a permanent flash. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I don't have to say it now.
No.
Oh,
no,
great.
you're gonna get us banned.
I'll cut your ass.
Oh damn.
He will play with his big rocket launcher and then he will cut you like a bitch.
Wait a minute. Y'all keep talking. I gotta do something.
Keep talking.
And now he wants
Yeah,
to
get out of here, Tom. I mean, let's call him Tommy.
Oh,
Get out of here, pimp. Yeah, get out of here, Tommy. Asshole. Why is he back so soon? We're about to get the party started. What the fuck?
Hey, we were having a conversation.
Talking about movies or whatever.
We had a great conversation while you were gone.
How are we supposed to talk shit about you when you came back so goddamn?
Yeah, leave for a while, asshole.
Right, it's Shira, the princess of power.
You got a fucking sword
Xena,
and
the
shield.
warrior princess.
Shira, princess of power.
What are you gonna do with that, pimp?
I'm ready for war.
At
What are you gonna
Victoria,
do?
brother.
I'm
For the Emperor.
Dude, those
I
are the
just wanted-
weapons
I
that
just
you're
wanted
gonna
to show
use.
this. I wanted to show this because this is a part of the pimp box that's coming up. Yeah, this right here is a part of the pimp box, and it goes into this.
Oh, what? Dude, that's actually pretty cool.
It is very cool, isn't it?
What's
That'd
the
be
blade
cool.
made out of?
It's all plastic.
It's all plastic.
Yeah, it's
At first, I thought it was real, but then I decided.
No, it's all plastic.
Dude, but just
it's
think
still-
about it. You could win that and strap it on your back and just walk around, and people would be intimidated.
That's what I was
But-
thinking of wearing at
I
that
also
vid.
want to announce in a couple of weeks we're going to be doing an 8-hour morning wood, 8-hour wood, and that is for to crowdfund some of the VidCon expenses. And yeah, so yeah, no, the sword's actually not floppy. It's very stiff and hard, and like my dick.
Oh, damn.
And,
Wow.
Like a
yeah.
morning-
So, anyways, we're gonna be doing an 8-hour wood, and then we're gonna be bringing all kind of different guests on and stuff, and and we're gonna be playing games and shit. So we're gonna have fun, and hopefully we bring in some money for the VidCon trip.
Oh, no.
We all three got our tickets now. We all three have our tickets. Missy's got hers. Shab got mine. I got mine.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I got
our
yours.
tickets, and we're gonna be working on living stay. And we got to get the room pretty quick because they sell out fast, and plus prices slowly go up. And so we need about $730 for the room. And then we got to take care of I'm probably just gonna for as far as like a travel arrangements, we'll just have to fend for ourselves on that one, I think. But we're gonna try to take care of the room, and we've got the tickets paid for, and Shabby's gonna be wearing gimp suit. If we make a certain amount of money at a certain time, I am going to go around Anaheim, California as Pimpisha.
You know what you should do? You should go and live in Ice Poseidon's RV for the.
I'm trying to get Ben. Me and Billy wants to get Ben. Ben don't want to do it, but we want to do a DPRV.
Oh shit!
And but Ben doesn't want to do it, but me and Billy would be definitely up for it.
Don't cross
What
any
is
state lines.
what does that even fucking mean, dude?
What is
It's IRL?
Yeah,
driving
you're
around the state. Or
Is
something?
that what you're gonna do? Is fucking road trip?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing now. They're all getting a group of content creators getting into an RV and then going from state to state.
Oh, that sounds like a fucking nightmare waiting to happen.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
it is
could
in some
possibly go
cases.
wrong?
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
like, what could
well, that's the
possibly
point.
fucking go wrong?
That's the point, though. You can record all the bullshit, the good shit, the bad shit. But I would love to do a Pimpmunk RV if I could get a group of people willing to do it, and you constantly RLing and stuff. So it's fun. Yeah, there is a lot of shit that happens, but that's the whole point of it. It's like reality. It's like the new reality TV, basically, is what and it's getting really popular. People doing that.
So you're just gonna live stream driving the whole way where you're going?
No, you live stream everything. You live stream going into you're going around trying to get into like shit. You're trying to, there's all kind. You just, you IRL everything.
So you just travel the country.
Yeah.
Go into different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing it, but I mean, it's happening. A lot of channels.
That's fucking expensive, though, dude.
Well, that's the thing. You have to be on
that.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. A lot. It's crowdfunded by the chat. I mean,
you guys are gonna hit a fucking slump. You're gonna like blow a fucking radiator
we're not
or some
doing
shit
it.
in
We're
fucking
not
like
doing it, but
Arizona in the heat. You're down to your last piece of beef jerky. Everyone's like looking at each other with fucking hungry eyeballs.
Well, we're not doing it. Actually, we're not. But there's people that's doing it, and I think it's actually kind of cool. If you like that kind of stuff, I mean, I think it's kind of cool. I couldn't do it right now because I can't stay away from home that long because my mom's situation. But yeah. So I mean, I would.
You guys should just do like, if you're gonna do videos like that, don't do it where you're like going across the fucking country over a long period of time. That sounds like it would be a pain in the ass. But if you did some like random shit, like say you and Ben and Tommy or whoever, I won't fucking do this, but like go skydiving. Go fucking diving.
I'm not skydiving. I'm not skydiving.
You could just go to some place and do something extreme, dude.
What, buddy? You should go and jump out of a perfectly fucking good airplane for no fucking good reason.
Yeah, no, I want. Yeah, the RV is just bad, man. It's so bad, but go jump out of a plane. That's cool. What the fuck, D?
Well, the thing with the skydiving is you would just go to one place, you would go do a thing, and then you would go home. Maybe get some drinks afterwards or whatever. But the RV, you're stuck in that motherfucker for a long time.
You're already home.
All
what are you talking
manner
about?
of shit could go wrong.
You're home, though.
No, you're not.
Your RV's home.
Yeah, trust me, I've done an RV trip across the country before with my family, and that shit was awful.
That's because it was your family.
Was fucking terrible. I think it would be terrible with anyone.
What could possibly go wrong with Pimp and Ben and Billy on a road trip?
Dude, it could be like Beyonce, and I would just get fucking irritated with her bullshit. It could be fucking anybody. I think that would be a nightmare.
We get them a sponsor from Taco Bell, so they got to eat Taco Bell constantly on the road.
You know what's gonna happen on that 8-hour stream, though? Missy's gonna be eating chicken strips from her cleavage.
What?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. We tried to get her to do a Popeye chicken sandwich, but she don't want to do that. She said she'd do the chicken strips, but not the sandwich.
Fair enough.
I feel like if somebody IRL'd a skydive, it would be laggy as fuck.
They've
I don't
done
think you could. Could you
Yeah, you can.
IRL that shit?
I don't know about IRL, but you can definitely record it. But I don't know about IRL.
I don't know.
Well,
Fastest
we
you
were
could
talking
shoot is
about
like
IRL, and he said that.
Hold on. What's the average range of a cell station? Because I don't think the cell signal's going to give a shit about going straight up. If you're diving in the vicinity of a fucking cell tower, unless your speed would affect the connection between you and the cell tower if it's got to constantly do its thing. I'm going to ask Landon.
No, it would.
I think
It
you
wouldn't.
should just
You wouldn't
do
be
what
able
everyone
to
else
even,
seems to do. Just film it and then upload it.
You wouldn't be. Your speed compared to the speed of a radio wave is jack shit when you're falling. So I don't think it would actually, Red Eye. I think it would be fine as long as the strength was enough to get up there.
That's what I'm thinking, because terminal velocity does definitely not outpace a fucking radio wave from your mobile device. So
No, so you might. You just have to get a clear shot to a cell phone tower the whole way.
Yep.
All
And
right,
because
it's
you're up in
final.
the air.
I'm doing it.
By the way,
Doing it.
William, thank you for that tip earlier. I read the message. I'm not going to read that message aloud because that is a touchy subject. And so I appreciate the tip, but your question won't be answered because I won't talk about that person. Anyways, yeah, I'm just being honest. So moving on to Mrs. Boobies. If I could, what we need to do, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do.
Oh my God, we got it! Yes.
Why did I get a disavow then? I didn't say nothing bad then.
For grins, just for grins.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
glad it exists, though.
But I was about to
exists
say
now.
something disavow. We need to get a tiny person to skydive and land in Missy's cleavage.
Honey, I Shrunk the Shad.
So Chris Raygun needs to jump from an airplane and land in her cleavage.
Chris Reagan.
Oh, dude, he's tiny, dude.
I know he's short. I know he's short.
Oh,
like
he is.
I reckon he's so small that he just goes straight between her boobs. Boink.
I saw
Just hit the
him
ground.
in a picture next to Dater Lukum. Now, if you know anything
Yeah,
about Dater Lukum's
I know
like
that.
6'7".
I love how you guys think that I'm just like this giant person. I've
but
got a
he's
giant
so tiny.
tunnel of a vagina.
Yeah, she does have a giant
Large
tunnel.
enough to have someone
Yeah,
land in.
Lemmy Winks. She has
We
a
just-
Lemmy Winks adventure in her
like
vagina.
9 feet tall. Like what the fuck?
Just like an Amazonian queen fun park. There you go. That's what. I don't know.
But
Snooze,
no,
snooze.
Raygun is just really fucking tiny. He's just a real tiny. I do know Dieter. Actually, I know him. We actually a few years back we did some streams together. Then we met at a PastaCon. Then we've seen each other at VidCon too. So yeah, he's a tall motherfucker. He's a nice guy. Big old tall gay dude.
Is it a pasta con?
Do you remember that one dude we met at a PastaCon? That's not Dieter there, but it's you remember that giant fucking dude? He was like 7'2", and he was
I think
gay
so.
so gay. It was shocking when he walked up.
Wait a
He was
minute.
this big old dude, and he was like a flaming gay guy. He was like, "Hey, Pimpmunk, how you doing?"
I don't remember, dude. I don't remember. I believe it, but like my memory is terrible. I remember a few things about that.
That
That was-
PastaCon was
That was
a
2015, dude. That was
Yeah.
fucking forever, dude. That's 5 years ago.
That was the first year I actually went to VidCon too. Was 2000. I went to 2015 VidCon, 2016 VidCon, skipped 2017, and then I went to 2018, 2019. So this year will be my fifth year going to my fifth time going to VidCon. And this is only the 11th convention that they've had. So I've actually went to be like almost half of what they've done. Yeah.
So you actually skipped the one where Sargon and Anita.
Yeah, that's the one I skipped. It sure was. That is the one. That is the one I skipped, and I went to because I actually I went to San Francisco instead of VidCon. I went and hung out with Landon instead of VidCon, and that's what I chose to do that year. But yeah, that's the year I missed. The year that had all kinds of controversy going on. That's the year that a dude that jumped on the security guard. I can't remember his fucking name, and made the security guard more famous than he was.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Yeah, he didn't jump on. He like talked a bunch of shit about him.
that's what I'm
You
talking
know,
about.
yeah, I know what
But
you're
yeah,
talking about.
crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to VidCon this year. Though we don't hang out with Missy and watch Shabby will be there.
What? I'll be there.
And he'll be
Don't
there, and
lie.
I'll hang out with Missy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be there. I'll be a third wheel, I guess, guys. I'll be following them along.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me come, guys.
Well,
Oh,
Eric,
shit.
she's the one that taught me into it. I wasn't gonna let you go.
Oh shit.
I own VidCon. I wasn't gonna let you, go. Anyways,
Portion poopy.
I see who we got in the chat room. We got 006, we got Rastaman, we got PT Ham, Honest Red, Rod Feast Tenders. That's just the names I'm looking at. Kyle. No, it's not. Is that Kyle? Yeah, that's Kyle.
Yeah.
Bill Hicks is up in there. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a good time. This is a Friday show. We just talk shit. We don't really do any articles or anything like that. And yeah, about it.
It's a
Red
fuck
Eye-
fest.
Red Eye's retarded.
Yes. Wait, what?
Dude, all I see is fucking coronavirus on the news.
That's all this time. That's all this.
I just scrolled through the Google News,
That's
man. It's
one of the
like
reasons
all
I had
over.
a hard time this week, to be honest with you, with finding good articles, because every just about every fucking article was about the coronavirus.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty bad. My favorite headline is Biden tries to defy history after sinking in polls. Like, that's when I laughed earlier. Like, that's hilarious to me. Oh,
But yeah, so it's really hard to like fucking get any good articles this week because of that shit.
yeah.
'Cause it's just way over. Go ahead, bub.
I just wanted to say, no spoilers, but I watched John Wick 3 and it had some of the most fucking epic fight scenes I've ever seen that included dogs chewing people in places that dudes never want to be bitten by a dog.
Their
And-
ears?
I've done that.
Their ears?
Well, yes, you have. And
Ears are very important.
there's this one specific fucking takedown. Like, it's obviously a nice setup, but this dog runs up a ramp, basically knocks this dude fucking flying off this elevated position down onto a nice padded surface. But it looked fucking spectacular. And
Thanks
these
for the
dogs,
fucking spoiler.
it's one takedown out of about 150 deaths in that 5-minute period of the. A lot of people fucking die in this movie. It's like a staggering amount of fucking bodies. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, that's what
It-
John Wick movies are so popular for, because the action is unbelievable in those movies.
I've actually watched some footage of Keanu Reeves training at a tactical range doing that shit. He's pretty legit when it comes to handling weapons like that. He can, those little tactical shooting range things at the exercises. I'm not sure someone in chat will know what I'm talking about, but I've seen footage of him doing it. And I'm not saying he's the world's best, but he looks like he knows what he's fucking doing.
You know why I
Quite
like him so
fucking
much?
cool.
You know why I like him so much? Because he seems to have dealt with fame better than just about better than any Hollywood actor I've seen.
Yeah, he seems to have stayed humble.
Yeah,
Because-
he seems so cool and humble.
Cyberpunk 2077 game launch when he's on stage and the fucking crowd's fucking losing it and someone screams out, I love you. And he actually says back, I love you. And fucking the whole crowd just goes, like,
Dude,
people love him because
They just
he's,
melt.
you
Yeah.
swoon because he is
Yeah.
so fucking
Oh,
handsome and so
crowd-
endearing. He's got that the
Yeah.
way he says it, it just melts your heart, dude. He melts your
Wow.
fucking heart.
Don't go that goddamn far.
No, you got to be real.
Yeah.
And like, you're sitting back and you watch Keanu Reeves lately and like the clips he's talking about. You know, you felt a little fuzzy feeling inside.
I don't feel fuzzy feelings for another man, D.
Yes, you.
The reason I think fans like him, that Cyberpunk 2077 thing is a really good illustration of it. He doesn't put himself above it. He's down in the audience with the fans. You know, he likes games and he basically he knows that he exists because of this fan base and he's fucking grateful. And he showed that he showed that at this place by had the mic saying, "I fucking love you guys." And then he said, "Listen, I better get back on track." He got 2 minutes off time because the crowd interaction just wouldn't let him. He just felt obligated to just do that thing. And he said, all right, listen, I'm here to do something. I better get focused. And the whole crowd went, yeah. And he's like a boss, man. He owned that
People
shit.
like understand. And they're like, oh, okay, guy.
It was
do
one
your
of the
job.
one of the best launches or hype events I've ever seen a game do. They did it properly. They did it respectfully to the gamers, and they had someone that looks like they really want to be part of the project. But yeah,
well, it's just good to see somebody like, that famous, because he's uber fucking famous, right? And so it's good to see somebody that's that famous just seem like a regular person. You know what I mean?
That's right. He said, someone's yelled out, "You're amazing," and he's yelled straight back, "No, you're amazing." And the whole crowd just went and really just loved it.
Did you guys see that he is reprising his role as Neo in the Matrix 4?
Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted 3.
Yeah, Bill and Ted's
Ted 3,
coming.
man.
Yeah,
that's the one I want to see. I ain't Matrix. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
Bill
dude, I'm excited to see what they do with it, dude, because I love the Matrix, and he's involved, so I'm jazzed about it,
Bill and Ted's excellent. But those movies, I don't know what. I
thought Neo died.
Loved them.
Yeah, right.
But he's the
What's
one.
it gonna be? What's it gonna be, Pimp? How are they gonna do Matrix 4? Neo is dead.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Is he? Right? You
And
never really get that.
Well, they left you with the impression that he was dead.
No, but if you remember the movie, there's a certain scene where he's talking with that old guy, and he said, "This is like the 6th time we've had this conversation." So what's not to say they start off a next one, and he does the same thing, and it just goes on a slightly different path.
That was in the Matrix Reloaded. It was the scene with the architect that fucking pulled like fucking Colonel Sanders looking motherfucker, and there's all the screens on the walls. There's like hundreds of fucking screens, and it's all like previous incarnations of Neo having the same conversation. So what does that mean?
It got to they got to this point that was the 6th time they basically got to that point where the machines pulled the plug and started the fucking Matrix off again from scratch because it kept getting to this. There was an error somewhere and they couldn't work out what was going on. So what's not to say they used that bit of a plot point to just kick it off, and this is the 7th incarnation of the Matrix, and Neo is the glitch. There you go.
Let me tell you how YouTube is, man. I just now got a notification for Shabby's live stream last night. Just now.
Nah.
That's how YouTube works.
I just need to stream for like a whole day, and then people will get notified.
But that's literally, I just got Shani Loves Me. Just got a notification for that.
Nice one, YouTube.
That's fucking YouTube, man. I hate them. But anyways, so maybe it'll be a cool movie. I don't know. The Matrix is all right. I'm not like a huge fan, but I did watch them,
Yeah, I love the first one. I thought that was the fucking fight scenes and that were fucking great.
Yeah, the first one was very groundbreaking. It really was.
Yeah.
It was groundbreaking. A different kind of action that you haven't seen.
Yeah, they took it. It was very. I think they were paying homage to a lot of the kung fu movies from the Asian movie scene that really do that sort of kind of fighting, the kung fu.
I love that interaction right there. Some guy said, "Who's Shani?" Next comment, "You don't want to know."
Yeah.
And she's now she's falling. I hate Trubisky. I really do. I fucking hate him.
Shit.
Because I never have had interactions with Shani. I've never any interactions. All of a sudden, fucking Trubisky starts fucking with her, and she finds out he's a part of the show now, and now she's following me, sending me tweets and all this shit.
I don't even know who this person is. I've heard this person's name a lot, but I'd have no idea who it is you're talking about.
Pimp, send him the twerking video.
No, don't.
I wouldn't do my friend that way.
I haven't.
Hey, I didn't do that to you. I didn't tell her to go at you. She just started doing that. I don't know. It's funny though. She should.
I've been in my chat room saying, "Oh, how sexy Pimpmunk." I don't want her to be.
You don't like the attention, Pimp?
No, I know I'm a big fat dude, but most of the women I've been with have been attractive women. All right, I'm not bragging. It's just the way it is. It don't look like that ugly bitch.
Oh, dang.
Don't be like that. And you've said her name enough times that you've just invoked her, so she should appear in the next minute or so. I'm looking forward to that moment so much.
Don't say that. You know that motherfucker ugly, red eye. Don't lie.
stand in front of a mirror and go, Shandy candy,
Fine,
Shandy candy, Shandy candy, and she will appear. Whoa.
Red.
I hate it. I don't hate her. I don't even dislike her because I don't really. Like I said, I never had any kind of interactions with her. Now she has said some really shitty things online, and not in a joking manner. So you know, like the other day, somebody said, "Well, how come Pimpmunk can say this kind of shit, but other people can't?" Well, because Pimpmunk says it in a joke manner, and everybody knows it's a joke. Some of the things I say, they know it's a joke. But when you say it, I've never said, you know, any kind of racial term or fucking sexist term in a real way. I never have.
Yeah, like Shanny called G-Man the N-word.
Yeah.
Bunch.
And I've never. I mean, I haven't done it in a serious fucking way or a mean way, and would not do that. There's the difference right there. But you know, whatever. I mean, I do hate Asian people. I'm sorry. They're killing everybody with the coronavirus. It's their fucking fault.
It's not, dude. Don't you dare.
Come on.
Don't you take away my anime, bitch.
Well,
I thrive on
anime.
They're
anime.
killing us. We're dying because of them.
Then fucking die and leave me to my anime.
Fuck your goddamn nerd tunes, all right?
All I need is my waifu, dude. All I need. My waifu and my anime, dude.
Hey, Asian people, Jackie Chan's okay with me, all right? That's the saving grace of Asian people, Jackie Chan.
Come on, man. Asian cuisine is freaking awesome.
Oh, it's wonderful, but now I'm afraid to eat my goddamn.
Oh no, dude.
I'm not.
Red's on it, dude. Asian cuisine is like superior to all other food.
You just made me remember something. I tried to order Chinese for dinner last night from my local restaurant. There's been a massive downturn in people going to Asian restaurants around on the Gold Coast because
that is so unfair.
No, wait. There's about a 1 nanoscopic shred of fucking legitimacy to people's fears because we do have a bunch of Chinese tourists that are infected in the local hospital and they were wandering around the Gold Coast for a few days. So people are just a bit worried about going to the Chinese restaurant just in case those people were related to the 4 people who were infected and they do get exposed. I'm not
panicking.
I don't share their fears. I was quite happy to order the food and get them to deliver it. One of their workers but they've had to shut down because no one's ordering food.
That's sad and it's unfair.
Up.
It's sad and it's unfair. But that's why I was talking earlier about trying to get people not to panic because that's what's happening. People are panicking. It's kind of like when 9/11 happened, they start every fucking brown skinned person was goddamn terrorist, right? People panic. It's not, and we don't want that. We need that to stop because you're not gonna catch coronavirus by eating some goddamn orange chicken, homies. Come on.
You will, dude, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth
every time, dude.
What's your favorite Chinese cuisine? Your favorite dish?
Mongolian chicken or Mongolian lamb or Mongolian beef.
Oh, Mongolian beef is a bomb. But my favorite is orange chicken or Mongolian beef. That is my 2 favorites.
Try Mongolian chicken. It is fucking awesome.
Chow mein, dude. Chow mein, lo mein. That shit's good.
Yeah. Dude, yes. I love it.
And for dessert, fried ice cream. Got to be the fried ice cream.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of fried ice cream, to be honest with you. But Chinese food is my favorite food, though. I mean, my favorite, like if I order out or go out, a lot of times it is Chinese food. I like Mexican food, too, though. Mexican food, Tex-Mex, okay? It's not real Mexican food. Well, it's goddamn Mexicans giving it to me, okay? Fuck it. I enjoy it. I love a goddamn chimichanga now.
A good pepperoni pizza and a cheesy garlic bread. I'm pretty happy. I'm a happy camper.
Give me some salmon nigiri, man. That's all I want.
Dude, I can't even eat fish no more because it gives me gout.
Oh, dude.
What?
Seriously, that's the reason I can't. Every time I eat fish, I'm goddamn starved. That's the reason I couldn't walk for 2 fucking months.
We need to have a fucking cure, dude. Because how are you not going to be able to eat salmon nigiri? That shit's too good.
I can eat like occasionally, right?
What about shellfish?
I can know. Well, I don't know about. I honestly don't know. I don't know if shellfish is. bad for
steak and lobster.
yeah, I don't know.
Dude.
And I have to be real careful about how I eat beef. I can only eat beef at least. I can eat beef once or twice a week, and that's it. That's about all you need to eat beef anyway, once or twice a week. But and I have to now. I haven't eaten fish since I had that bad episode of gout where I couldn't fucking walk for 2 months. That was by the way, that was one of the. I now know. I mean, I can't say I know, but I feel a little bit of what my dad went through, right? Because I couldn't walk for 2 months there. And, my dad, and, it happened after when he died and everything. So now I kind of feel like what he was going through. And it sucks. So, yeah. So I'm being real careful about what I eat and stuff because I don't want to go through that shit no more. That shit sucks. But anyway. So yeah, I have to be real careful about what I eat. Everybody's got to pee this you liquid motherfuckers. I see DP in the chat room. What's up, Benjamin?
What's up, Ben?
Benjamin! You're gay?
Oh, damn.
He's very happy.
You're a gay. You're a gay. Gay. You're such gayness of the gay one.
I'm not getting you a picture of a drop bear. No.
Homosexual.
Oh, damn.
I'm almost done. Almost done.
That's nice.
Dude, I can't see how anybody could be gay and look at Missy's tits. I just don't get it. Those boobies would turn a homo straight. I'm telling you. John Morgan's banned in here. Red Eye got that motherfucker a while back.
Yeah.
All I've got to say is, oops, my bad.
Everybody always say, Pimp, why did you ban me? I didn't. Red Eye did it.
Yeah, that's probably right.
It's probably. Rest in peace.
Did you see the disavow thing, Pimp?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's
hilarious.
Now, for the record, I did tell the boss that he could lift that ban if he could ever find John's name on the very expansive list that I've created over the last 2 years. But it's so long that we actually have to hire a team like an archaeological dig to go and find the name.
Tip. I was just about to talk about the second hour too. Let's see what we got. Rod Fees donated $1. What do we do in the second hour? Hey, what do we do in the second hour, Missy?
E-demand.
The E-demand. What that means is I tell you to give me money and you fucking do it. Also, in the description below, Missy's Patreon is down there. Give her a few bucks. Now, this time it's my fault. Shabby did send me his Patreon link, and I haven't put it there yet. So that's my fault. But Shabby's Patreon will be down there soon.
That's rude.
Yeah. Well, it's tough. Right. Goddamn, I've been begging him for it for a week.
Fucking rude, Pimp. How goddamn dare you? People should donate to fucking Shabby now.
And right now,
yeah, give them my Streamlabs.
Yeah, you should. Not his Streamlabs, but his Patreon. Become a Patreon because that's more important, actually. Anyways, and Booleanenator's got a Patreon down there. And so give him a few bucks for all the work he does on this show and many other shows. He's a hell of a producer. And we are very appreciative of Bulls here. And, of course, I've got a Patreon, Streamlabs, and direct link to PayPal down there. So give me some money right now. We got a stream go of $120. If we do, we will have Shabby read a love poem to D.
Ooh, I like those. Love poems are nice.
Mm-hmm.
I became a patron of Missy's, and I don't get it. There's just a bunch of titties and assholes all over the place. I don't get it.
You don't get
Throw money at Pimp.
Yay!
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, PT.
Yay.
Appreciate it very much.
PT Ham. PT Ham.
Oh, we are doing by the way, we are doing a show next week, Friday, next Friday. I will be doing this Pimpisha. The host will be hosted by Pimpisha next week. But I tell you what, we'll make $120. I'll guarantee you another Friday show the week after that. So we might make $100 more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've already made a few tips, but I'm not even adding those. We're starting it now. $100 from now. Well, the reason I'm not adding those is I don't want to go back and add. Math sucks.
You know, I agree. I wish I liked math, man. I really do, because
Nah,
it's
come on.
important.
You know Landon. That's not an excuse. You just call Landon and go, can you please add this stuff up?
I know that's right. I don't have to do math. I know people like Landon. And
yeah, but you can't conceptualize like things without math, right? Math is necessary to like even begin to understand some of the crazier shit about this universe. And I wish I knew math and understood it in the way that like Landon does. I have like this layman like Wikipedia article level of understanding about shit where he's got like this like he gets it, dude, and he has all of that back information too.
Trubisky's very good with math.
Yeah, man, like Trubisky has done equations that I could only dream of.
Yeah, but then he doesn't know not one country in the continent of Africa.
What? No, I learned some stuff lately.
Yeah, me and Ben was like, just name one country in the. Well, he thought Africa was a country, actually.
How many countries do you know, Pim?
I know several actually, because I named like 11 the other night.
You did 11? That's pretty good.
I think it was 11 or something.
All right, Trubisky, how many grams are in an ounce?
28.
Boom.
Yeah, he's very good.
Just demonstrated he's not an idiot. You just got to talk in his language.
I didn't know that.
Stupid.
You got to talk in his language.
Here's what it is. Trubisky knows things that other people but he seems to not know things that everybody knows. That's the only thing. Is that he knows a lot of things, but like the things that everybody knows, he doesn't know. That's the only thing. It's weird.
He's fluent in the speak of weight. We'll just say. Mm-hmm. He knows weight. That's all. It's good. It's great. He can convert between imperial and metric on the fly. You just saw him do it. He just did.
I did learn another thing the other night. There's 2 countries in Africa that sound damn near the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I can't remember which one it is.
There's like Nigeria and Niger.
Yeah, that's it right there. That was it. Right Feast, if you want to give her money, you can add, if you don't want to become a permanent Patreon, what you do, I don't know her PayPal, so she got to give you that in private, but you could do this. You can make a one-time donation on Patreon and then just delete then take it off. I say that's what some people have done for me. But you give me the $200 right now, homie, I'll kick your ass.
What? You get your ass kicked for donating?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a very good incentive, depending on who you're talking to. I mean, could be a sadist.
I said, or I'll kick your ass.
It sounded like you said you're gonna kick his ass if he does.
If you don't get $200, that's what I said. I will beat your punk bitch ass.
Oh damn!
Fuck you
I
up.
doubt that $200 is actually going to happen. So I don't think you.
No, I think he'll give it. He should give it to you. If he said he gonna give it to you, don't lie.
Oh, Shadow Man, you keep talking shit like that. You should change your name to CNN, mate.
CNN.
What the fuck? I just got a tip from somebody.
Fake news.
$5. I don't want to say your name because it seems like it's through PayPal. Thank you, person, for that $5 tip.
Person.
Yeah, I don't want to say that because people get off.
Yeah.
Thank you, unnamed entity.
Yeah.
CNN Shadow Man reporting.
PG from his live report on CNN is Shadow Man.
My leg itching.
Scratch it off. Cut it off. You got 2. You only need 1.
I had a massive headache for 2 days.
Cut your leg off. Fix it. Be more worried about your leg than your head did.
What? Was that English?
Yes, if you cut your leg off while you had a headache, you'd cease to give a fuck about your headache real quick, I reckon.
I don't.
Just saying.
Honestly, Red, I don't think it works like that.
I reckon it could.
Oh, did he just have a headache and a missing leg?
I'm not that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a doctor or a scientist. Like I couldn't be sure, but I don't think.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's like
Gabby, but you try to do
true.
it.
That's sorry.
All right.
It's true it, so it's true.
I'll try it after the show.
I was joking too, Shadow Man. Welcome to planet Earth.
Dee's not a doctor, but he plays one on YouTube.
I do, man. I do. I will diagnose all
He's
of
not
you.
a doctor, but he'll take a look at your vagina.
I'm not hearing money music. It's irritating me.
It's because you've got a mad case of the gay.
Oh, no.
That's my professional opinion as a doctor.
I heard that cutting your leg off can fix that as well. Just saying.
Well, you cut your dick off.
What? No, that's
Ooh.
well, depending on your perspective. Yeah, one could argue what is a leg, a third leg. I don't know.
Oh,
Depends.
I thought of a great conversation, you guys. If you
What's
don't mind me interjecting here, have you heard of Project Melody?
No.
Is that
No.
ringing a bell
What's
for
Project
anybody?
Melody?
It does actually ring a bit
Project
of a bell.
Melody. Okay, so apparently on ChatterBait, which we all know about ChatterBait, we've had.
Right.
What
much
is
fun
that?
on-
What is
Ah,
chat? What is
The
chat?
anime chick that's making all the
Yes.
real hotties go.
Yes,
This is so good. Tell us
dude,
the story.
I followed Project Melody on Twitter just
Rubber
so
baby
I could be updated on the streams because I have not seen a live Project Melody yet.
Yeah.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah, thank you, Rod
Mhm.
Feast.
Rock
Oh.
feast.
I
Yeah,
think
right.
Rod Feast needs to call PT Ham a bitch in the tip. For that.
Oh,
But dude,
damn.
I'm fucking excited about this shit.
What
Fucking-
is it? What is it again? Tell me. Explain it to me.
Basically, somebody went on ChatterBait and they made like a 3D rendering of like an anime chick, and she's not the only one, right? There are other incarnations of the same kind of thing, but this is just one that really blew up.
Yeah.
And so it's like somebody's voice, but they're doing like sexy shit on ChatterBait, right? And there was just a fuck ton of people that went over and were watching this shit and donating. And like the people that do ChatterBait, the real people that like plug their buttholes and do all kinds of crazy shit, they're kind of pissed off because
I would be too.
like this fucking person who didn't actually have to put themselves out there like their real face or whatever on ChatterBait and like diddle themselves, is beating them.
Well, then this stupid, and then the guys who are tipping for that are fucking retards.
Oh no,
They're just the ones that are into hentai and stuff.
Well,
that's all.
like I said, they're retards.
but it's also a new thing, right? Like this is like a weird.
I just like flesh. I'm sorry. I like real
Just
women.
think of it. No, just think of it as it's some. It could be a dude. We don't know, but they basically do it with the full motion capture, whole body, and then putting an anime fucking skin on and projecting that onto a screen. It's kind of like a what Ghastly was doing with the animation, the cut. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but
There's an actor that has to wear the sensors and everything and move around, and
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. And like, but you don't see that person. You see the.
I just don't trust
rendering.
I just don't trust anybody who can jerk off to a cartoon thing. I just don't trust those people. I'm not honest.
You got something against cartoons? What's your problem?
Yeah, well, sexualizing
Hentai
it,
for life,
yes.
bitch. Hentai
I'm
for life.
sorry. I just don't trust people who jerk off to
Hentai
fucking
for life.
cartoons.
I don't know. Different strokes, man.
Mhm.
yeah, it doesn't float my boat, but I don't have a problem with it.
Dick.
It's literally different strokes.
Like, don't you see that something like Project Melody opens up like a sort of pornographic Pandora's box where
It's
Like, 'cause you could do-
stupid.
It
you
reminds
can
me
do
of that
anything with
movie
a cartoon,
Gamer.
right? You can
Yeah.
do anything with
No,
a
you
cartoon.
can't fuck it.
No,
Well,
do you
here's the
remember that
thing.
movie
Visually, like-
Gamer?
Dude, you as a chatterbaiter, like you're limited to what you can do with your physical body, but a rendering that you create can do anything.
Trust money.
Oh, damn.
Oh, PT Ham.
Trust.
What a boss. PT Ham. PT Ham.
Damn. P.
Yeah.
Ham.
Ham.
Me and Shabisky are the ones doing this.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Hope you guys-
Missy, you're part of the Morning Woods. You got to do it. You got to shake
I'm
your boots.
messaging him like the fuck.
How does it feel that a fucking cartoon porn thing got more tips than you today?
Pisses me off.
Uh-huh.
It was, well, you know, I'm not, if people want to jerk off to a cartoon, we got another tip.
Music funny.
Dude, cartoons get me hard, son. Well, that's why you're dumb.
Hinte.
I mean,
Hinte,
I thank you for the money, but I don't. Okay, okay, fine. If you want to jerk off to cartoons, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. And people say it ain't cartoons, it's hentai. It's still fucking cartoons, okay?
Well, it doesn't have to be Japanese cartoon. It could be any kind of cartoon.
There ain't one
Like
cartoon
you got people that
character in
make
the world
like
you
literal
should jerk off to.
3D renderings.
There's only one cartoon character in the world that anybody should ever jerk off to, and that's Bunny Hops.
Dude, it exists. Go
Money music.
Find it exists.
Music money.
Pepita Ham. $1, you're welcome.
That's the wrong your penis. Have I not taught you stuff? Fuck you.
That was actually Rotfeast with his character Pepita Ham.
Oh, it was Raw Feast. Raw Feast. Learn the different yours. Okay.
Yeah, learn the different yours. And
yours.
And you might as well learn that Alaska's not a country.
It's not my welcome. I'm not giving my. I want my welcome back.
Alaska's not a continent, you idiot.
I mean, it's not. Oh, I see. You said Africa for a second.
Oh, okay. I was misunderstanding.
I'm like retarded right now.
Are you making fun of my southern accent right now? Is that what
yes,
you're doing?
he was. You should have heard him. What he was saying about you when you left early. It was like he was fucking saying. I reckon that pimp likes to fuck. He likes to fuck catfish.
I got so. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yes, you did. It's all right. It's too late now.
But anyways, I got tickled at Ben tonight because Shaft said, "I'm going to slap your hat off your head," and Ben said, "No, you're not. You're not going to do that."
No.
What?
Ben's like, "You're not going to do that."
I'm going to do it.
No.
Yeah, I mean, do it, but run.
No.
Like I know
right
Pimp
there,
can't
go
run.
what,
I know
bitch?
Pimp can't run faster than you. You can
No,
get
that's
this
true.
accomplished. Like, he
That's
would
true.
not be able to catch you.
That's true. That's true.
I'm going to smack the wig off.
You have to fall asleep sometime.
Exactly.
You have to rest at some point.
We're going to have to keep him drugged the whole time, Missy.
Lord.
He's going to have to
I
keep him
can't do a
drugged.
lot of things, but there is one thing I do know how to do, and that's throw this motherfucker. That's one thing I know how to do.
You know what though?
I'm
I've seen some really big guys run really fast though.
Well, here's the thing about that. Honestly, now I couldn't do it now because I'm old and fat. But now when I was in high school, I was always.
Don't
Money
let
music.
Pimpmunk
Music
lie.
money.
He watches me.
Oh, bang!
Okay.
Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. But now when I was in high school, I was always a big dude, but I wasn't fat in high school. I was like in shape. But as far as like I was a defensive lineman, right? I was the fastest dude in our conference as lineman wise. So I was pretty fast. Now I'd fucking die of a heart attack after 3.4 seconds.
I don't know. How does that work with physics? Like, you got like a heavier person running. Like, is it easier to keep going faster because you got all that weight, or like, what is it? Like, how do fat people run really fast? Because I've seen that shit before.
Well, one of the things I was fast at is, if you know anything about football, which I know none of you do.
I know a little bit. I know enough about
But
football.
now, wait a minute. Now, I'm not going to say Booleanenator may be a fan. I don't know. Booleanenator, you're a football fan?
I don't know names and
I have
No.
to be a football mom, thank you.
No.
Well, oh, that's right. You're a mom of athletes, so she does know. There you go. Like, it's like my mom. My mom was not a fan of sports, but I was an athlete, and she learned the sport because of me. So I love sports moms that really support their kids in sports. That's fucking awesome. Anyways, especially single moms. I have a big love for single moms because I was raised by a single mom. So, yeah. And plus you got to support them, dude. This stripper pole,
Hard getting up there, the bruises.
But anyways, what I'm saying, I was coming off my stance, right? You know what a football stance is, right? I was like really fast coming up off the stance. And I would beat like my opponent coming up off his stance, and that's one of the reasons I can knock his ass down because I was fast. And so yeah, I
think a lot of it is that the fact that you're bigger, your muscles have to be stronger to.
And I
carry
was
that
in
much
shape
around,
too. Now, by the way, in high school, I was in shape. I was like, dude, I was in shape in high school, but now
some of these big dudes are big, but they're like solid big. They're not just.
Well, there's somebody who knows sports. Tommy knows sports. There you go.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Tommy, dude. What's up, man?
Thomas from Kentucky.
I was watching you the other day on the Shabisky stream. You were having that blowout fucking debate about the United States getting taken over by the military or like whatever it was.
Yeah, I won that debate.
I think Shabisky won though. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I think Shabisky.
He understands. See, this is why I like D.
Ben said it was Tommy from the Bronx's stream. He said Shabisky needs to change his channel to Tommy from the Bronx.
He doesn't come and watch me that often. He comes in for 20 or 30 minutes and he sees.
Yeah, you gotta admit, when Tommy's in there, Tommy does most of the talking.
Not if it's me and Tommy. Like it's me and Tommy. It's back and forth constantly. But it was me, Tommy, and then two other. It was John Morgan and Alan Reyes, and they're both fucking loudmouth smarty boys. So they're all talk. Whoa!
Yeah, I kind of felt bad, dude.
Pimp died.
Did he really?
No!
We're
No!
dude.
Oh, he's back.
Oh.
Okay.
There
I
you
was
go.
so scared.
Oh, it's just about to 95% the shit out of this place and take over.
Now on my screen, like Pimp and Shabisky flipped position.
Yeah, they switched.
Mhm.
I'm confused.
Yeah, same with
What
me
happened?
and how I see you.
Yeah,
But,
'cause
confused.
actually D flipped for me because D
Why?
used to be in this corner. Now he's over here.
Yeah.
Well, how's this for flipping for you, huh?
I'm dizzy.
Oh, wait,
Have I
we
just
got
come-
9 more minutes left of the show.
Am I in the Bizarro universe? Did that just did I fall through a hole in reality and end up in the Bizarro?
I
It's
have
like
a
the-
feeling it happened.
You've got the evil goatee. Fuck.
We got 9 more
Whoa.
minutes. Try to
Skype
get
has
$900. 9 more minutes.
I tell you what,
We got
don't take- not $900. That's ridiculous.
9 million.
That's
$9
ridiculous.
million. That's
Billion.
ridiculous. That's not-
Right.
no, I want to make $90. And well, now it's 8 minutes, so we got $80 in the next 8 minutes. $10 a minute. Let's do it.
All right.
We do
Hey,
it. D, oh, by the way, you gotta read a poem to D right quick.
Oh, is that true? Do I get a poem?
Because I said $150 and PTM gave it.
I'm
No,
so
you gotta
happy
do a
about
poem.
this arrangement.
Wait,
You got
Well,
to do a
I'll-
poem, Shabisky.
I'll give him a minute to prepare. Let's play a quick game called "Is This True or Is Red Eye Full of Shit?" Now I'm going to give you
Wait,
a proposition.
I'm supposed to work
And-
on a poem?
You
Yeah.
find a romantic
For
poem
D?
to read to D.
Yes.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
Let me get to work.
So, what if I told you that a mega church in a certain city in America has announced that it will be paying off $46.5 million worth of medical debts for more than 45,000 families in Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Indiana?
Wait.
That's awesome.
You said a church is paying for
Oh,
all of it?
I'll give you the proposition again. Is it true or am I full of shit? A mega church in a certain city in America has announced that they will be paying off $46.5 million in medical debt for more than 45,000
30.
families.
Thank you, buddy, PT.
I want to
I'm gonna
say
say it's true.
false. I want to say false just because that seems unprecedented, that level of charity from a church. But hey, I'm not saying it wouldn't happen.
It's true.
Well, Fox News is reporting that a mega church in Cincinnati announced on Sunday it's paying off $46.5 million of medical debt of more than 45,000 families. Crossroads Church partnered with Rest in Peace Medical Debt, and
Great.
it's happening.
That's
wild.
fucking awesome. That's
See,
awesome.
now that's
Thank you for playing.
that's the kind of shit that I wish like more churches would do because they got the money, dude, and that's
They ought
what
to
Jesus
be-
would do.
They ought to be required to do it because they're tax exempt. Like they're getting all this money, but they're tax exempt. They shouldn't. They
Well-
should have to act like a 501c3 at that point, but they don't. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Pastor of
people
the church.
talk to me. They're like, "We need to get rid of all of these social programs and shit, and just leave it to charity." I'm like, "Well, that would be great, except they're making like billions, if not trillions,
Well,
of dollars a
that's
year
true.
untaxed." And look, we still have poverty. We still have all this fucking shit going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you
but
got-
with that
you got the
all
fucking
aside, but
Catholic
but
Church.
it's still a good thing that this happened.
You got the churches that like put like little bumps and shit, so like homeless people can't sleep near the church. That's like so antithetical to
right.
Jesus, you know.
we Bolin says he loves when D's ass is wrong.
It's true.
Why is his ass wrong?
I'm a wrong ass dude.
You done,
true.
Shabisky?
Yeah, okay, I got some. All right, you guys
You got
ready?
it? All right, okay, here we go. Drum roll.
Let's go.
D has a lovely D for your eyes to see. He's beautiful and perfect, just like Shabisky. His asshole stinks because he doesn't wipe. That's what we call the gay D life.
Yeah. All you bitch ass motherfuckers wiping and shit like you can't handle a little shit on your ass. Get over it.
Pimp left again.
Pimp's gone. We're taking over.
Pimp died. No!
Welcome to the Red Eye Show. Oh, what pay?
Welcome to the Red Eye Show.
He's got 5 minutes to make what? 40?
Taking over.
50?
I got 5 minutes to make. Oh no, we made 30, so we need 50. Yeah, we need $50 more.
I've got to check with my lawyer. I've just made a declaration and called it the Red Eye Show. Legally, I think I might own it now. according to Kyle Law, anyway.
Well, at least 50%.
No, 95%, brother. 95.
The right percentage is the 95 percentage.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
it's 95.
95%.
What I heard, it was a pretty good.
Get it right.
95%, mate.
From what I heard, it was a pretty decent poem.
Thank you, sir.
That was great. I'm sorry. I should have said thank you, Shabisky. That warmed my soul.
I thought it was
Especially he wrote it in like 2 minutes. Like that's fucking.
You heard my poem I wrote for Elementary in a second off the top of my head. He actually had time to write it, so fuck that shit.
Well, you guys were talking.
That's
You
it.
could have done
Fighting.
that shit off the top easily.
Yeah, could have done this one. Roses are red. My name is not Dave. This poem makes no sense. Microwave.
Better than Shabisky's. No, I'm joking. Shabisky's that was really good.
And besides,
All for D.
all for D.
All for D. He's an idiot.
Somebody should give a 50 for my awesome poem. That was worth 50.
Yeah.
No,
That was worth
A
50.
one of a
at least.
kind. A one of a kind.
Yes.
I don't know. If someone gives you money, you lose all artistic integrity at that point. So I'd let it stand as a beautiful piece of art.
I want to lose my artistic. Like we don't need that shit anyway, do we, Shabby?
So basically, there's almost no art in the world.
Nope.
Or no art with integrity, really.
As soon as you put a dollar value on it, the integrity's out the window, in my humble opinion. It's
So
all
basically, everything I've ever made is like art.
worthless.
Oh man.
Ert.
As long as you don't make any money.
Ert. So anybody got anything to plug right here, real quick?
I got a
something
butt plug.
Yeah, we can't talk about it on there. We'll wait till after the show. Wink.
When
Yeah,
are
let me
you-
put my butt plug in.
When are you streaming games next, D?
I was contemplating the idea of streaming something after this.
There you
I
go.
might do it. I want to play the original Zelda, the OG shit, dude, on the arcade.
Wow.
Ooh.
Chloe had said, "Why is D not dead yet?" Damn, that's just mean.
No, damn.
Yeah.
Why is
We
Bowling
need
so
D to
mean?
live on forever. We cherish D.
Why are you being mean, Bowling?
Olin, he's alive just to spite you. Every breath he draws, he knows that it just needles at you. So that's probably why. That's all. That's the only motivation D needs.
Every move you
Spice.
make,
Indeed.
every step you take, every move you take, I'll be watching you.
Are you trying to say that you're stalking somebody?
Yes, that's what that song was. That was a stalker song.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
it was.
Mm-hmm.
You got 1 minute, dude. You got 1 fucking minute now.
1 minute to
What are
make
we gonna do?
$50 in 1 minute. We can't do that, can we?
Dude, those are high stakes.
I will show you my nipples,
Oh, damn.
and I will sing to my big giant penis.
Dude, I just noticed how well you did your wall back there.
Oh,
It's
my wall?
finally finished. Yeah.
Yes,
Did you build that brick wall yourself?
yes, every brick. Yes,
It's
Holy
perfectly.
fuck.
Why
I've
are
noticed
some of your bricks not lined up?
No,
dude?
that's D. No, stop. That's perfectly book matched. What are you talking
Dude,
about?
some of these bricks are just like, did you
No.
cut the bricks?
Perfectly book matched.
they're
that what
not
you
real
did?
bricks. You know that, right?
No, I think you actually cut the bricks.
Wanted a little one.
I cut the cheese.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Oh my.
Perfect book matching. Look at it. Just the lines just flow.
You know what you need? You know what you need, Pimp, now that you got these bricks? You need like a neon sign or some shit.
Yeah, I thought about something like that, but
Yeah,
I don't know if the neon would show up good on camera.
You know what-
too bright.
You got to make this look like it's like the side of a 7-Eleven or some shit, like where the fucking drug dealers hang out.
I want a graffiti artist to come here and do some shit.
That's a
That'd
good
be
idea.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who does that though.
Mm-mm.
I know a couple people. I'm you know, I might try to get something done. Something done. So, anyways, it is time to end the show. We have reached the end of the Friday show. We will be back Monday. I don't know who's going to be on next week. We'll figure it out over the weekend. But I hope you guys had a good time today. I thank you for liking, sharing, tipping, all that good shit. I thank you, D, for stopping by and hanging out with us, buddy. Red Eyes, same thing. I love you, bud. I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, and of course, I thank my co-hosts, Shabisky and MissyAnn. They're wonderful. Well, MissyAnn's wonderful. Shabisky's just here.
What?
Yeah, that's rude.
What? I made that awesome poem.
Yeah, dude, you got a
so
fucking
much.
unique poem that no one had ever heard before.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Shab is a tranny. I agree, Tommy. He's a female to male tranny.
Wow.
Right amount of money, I'll be anything.
You can't.
Wow.
I don't
That
think
statement had no integrity.
it didn't make no sense either because you can't be a female to male tranny because you're already a male. Unless you
How do
become a
you know?
female, then become a male.
I
Anyways,
wasn't a girl. Fuck you.
What if he identifies as female? How dare you, pimp? How dare you?
well, I
That just means you.
How
That just means you
dare
can't
you.
make up your mind. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're a fucking confused tranny.
Transbisky.
Trans biscuit. Anyways, also thanks Bulls for producing as always. We are
Crap
going to
biscuit.
go now. We love you guys. Bye. We're great.
Yeehaw, we